Xerox?
Yeah, what? Xerox.
Oh, Xerox.
You're like, is this a planet?
Is this some type?
Xerox. Xerox of a Xerox. We shall see. God, well, we're just jumping right into this episode from the last one.
Yeah.
And it's just, we're in it now.
BoJack.
So this is what we do.
Life, yep.
This is what it is. We're excited. We are ahead on our Patreon. Full-timer reactions are available there. And all those other shows we watch, we are ahead with those shows as well. Yes. And those links are in our description box below.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
BoJack Horseman's involvement in the overdose of...
What a terrible picture of him. You missed it. It was like a sneezing one.
I don't believe it. I left shoe leather in 6 different states and spun the scope of my career all to get sidetracked by a sit-down with a second-rate celebrity sucker.
Relax.
Yeah, like no one really cares about Sarah Lynn.
Don't you have enough dirt on this guy for a whole other story?
You know full well once I become back
The other story? Is it the pattern thing with the girls?
Maybe.
Transition from Miss to Mrs.
Why do you talk like that? We're from Fresno.
They're crazy in Fresno. Crazy.
Spoken like a very emotionally healthy woman, productive professional writer, and super cute girlfriend.
We already know what BoJack and everyone will feel bad for him. He'll talk a lot about his addictions. Showbiz is awful. My parents were abusive. He'll say he's changed, that he's not that guy anymore.
Yeah, you sound real done with it.
I am. I'm just saying. They'll make you feel bad for him without it being too sad.
What's wrong, Diane? Tell us.
Give me a smile.
Whoa, am I my 3rd favorite Bruce Springsteen song? Because I was not born in the USA, nor am I tougher than the rest. But I am blinded by the lights.
Shut up.
You need to be here right
He's
now.
so dumb.
We should go on a double date with you and Pickles.
Oh.
Sickles and I are putting our relation on a brief hiatus at the mo. But as soon as she returns from her work trip, excuse me, I'm receiving a text message, and it appears we have broken up forever.
You're gonna be great.
Yeah, where are we doing this thing?
I got them to take the Filbert set out of storage.
Why?
Because we want the intimacy and vulnerability of your home. You're saying
It's
this
always
is me.
his house.
Size. But since
It's just not okay. He has trauma.
How did it make you feel?
Honestly, I felt relieved that now I can stop lying.
Damn.
Why?
I could have killed him.
They already just had it.
You just had heroin lying around.
No, not lying around. You're making it sound like I had extra heroin because I do so much heroin. I had that heroin because
Would you say Sarah Lynn dying was your rock bottom?
I don't believe in rock bottoms. I've had a lot of what I thought were rock bottoms, only to discover another rockier bottom underneath.
That sounds dangerous. So if I'm understanding you correctly, Sarah Lynn dying was part of that decision.
It was part of it, yes. I've made a lot of mistakes.
Can you share some of those other mistakes?
Why does that matter, honey?
I don't. Angry. Honestly, it feels like that's what killed her.
Not the heroin.
No, you're right. It was mostly the heroin.
If you could talk to her mother now.
Oh, Jerry.
I wish you could know how sorry I am.
That's it.
Am I crazy, or did I nail that?
it was good.
Oh man, when she brought up Sarah Lynn's mother, she was setting me up to throw her under the bus, but then I said, I'm sorry? I mean, that was
All
a
right.
sweet...
Yeah, he's like acting like old Betty.
I know.
You definitely.
It's okay if you want to watch, all right? He's your friend. It's a big deal for him.
No.
You don't have to be so weird about it.
I'm not being weird. I'm in a good place. I don't want to get dragged back into that other
It's
stuff.
not getting dragged to get some closure within.
Weird. I've lived here 6 months and I still haven't met your son.
It's okay, but you don't really want to meet Sonny.
Of course I do.
Cool, let's get dinner tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Oh, dear God. I'm so afraid.
Who all is waiting for him?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Is there a protest outside the
How
house?
many emails, how many calls do you have? Nailed it.
My manager told me not to charge you.
What?
He said he watched your interview last night, then turned off the TV and went straight to his first AA meeting.
Aww.
Well, that's good, though. Like, people are doing some
Yeah.
good stuff for themselves.
But I'm afraid how he's going to react to
This poor man has struggled for 4, 5, 6, how many seasons?
Oh,
6
5,
seasons.
6 seasons.
Somebody that strips us for office furniture. Yeah.
No way.
I want to strike while the iron is hot and do a part 2 tonight.
Part 2?
There is no part 2. It's right there in the
No,
title.
leave it. Just leave it alone.
Days of Sarah Lynn.
Just sit down with biscuits again and tell a few more colorful anecdotes.
No. No. And this is
Encore presentation.
this is where it is.
This is where it goes wrong.
We got what we wanted out of
Yep,
this.
you
I
guys.
don't think we should push it.
We're starting a dialogue. I'm helping.
Well, now, see, BoJack is using.
For success and not for the right reason.
He's forgetting what he's
Well.
learned,
Well, there you go.
and this is in this consequence.
And if
Yeah.
my openness and candor about addiction is helping,
Your hubris is showing, bro.
if I don't do another interview.
No,
right?
you're not, dude. Well, do whatever.
Gonna say it.
Thank you so much
Oh,
for
Lord.
inviting us into your
I don't know.
I know,
I don't know if
no.
I want to even
Are
listen.
you kidding? You couldn't keep me away because this is my house.
I want to start with
What the
another.
hell is that about? I don't like that.
Oh,
If you were with her, how do you explain the phone call?
Well, I called myself. After I realized what had happened, I took her phone and I called myself so I could make it look like she.
Oh
called me.
my god.
I went into panic.
BoJack, I'm eating because I'm stressed out. This is going to be really, really bad.
After you called your own phone, BoJack.
I went outside to the parking lot.
And you just waited there for 17 minutes.
Oh.
About this.
Oh my god.
Biscuits, bread,
Oh, she's back.
I got him to spill his guts about the worst moment of his life on national television for huge ratings.
Your disgusting display of soft-pedaling sycophants. He made me want to quit the journalism business altogether. 2 days prior to when I
Throwing
planned
a
to get
pillow?
Face it, Chinchilla, you're all wet.
Well, even if I wanted to do a hard-hitting interview, what would I say?
I've a few ideas.
Oh, great.
How
Oh,
does he
man.
not realize how
To your manager.
demented that is? That he called
Princess Carolyn.
You
the
dated her for
cops
7 years.
Yeah.
Yes, and look, she's alive.
through her
Did that
Sarah's
get
phone.
complicated? Working with her while maintaining a sexual relationship?
Well, she's always been good at keeping her personal and professional lives separate.
Quite an accomplished
So now
woman.
is PC gonna get like canceled?
Yeah.
Company.
Oh,
Plus,
God.
she's a great mom.
Oh, fish. Mom, I forgot about Todd's date.
I can watch Ruthie for a few hours.
Thank you. But he's like extra damage control. I feel like he should be there.
Marcy, yes, she was the president of my fan club.
You slept with her.
We had a lovely evening together. We both got something
Can
out
we
of it.
stop the
Take a
interview?
high mom, sneak out of rehab, and take her to
Yeah,
a high
you're-
school party.
I didn't take her. We went together.
Is it true you once dated a woman who'd just woken up from a 30-year coma? Were you attracted to her naivete?
Oh, the
What does this all
owl.
have to do
He's
with
not
Sex with the president of your fan club. You had sex with your agent's assistant.
This is
You
the
partied
thing.
with
Yeah.
The
You don't see a
pattern.
pattern here?
It's not a pattern.
Do you enjoy having power over women?
I don't even know what that means.
Gina.
You don't know what it means to have power.
Why?
You gave her the heroin.
I already told you yes. How many times can I say it? Breaking news. The thing I told you yesterday is still true.
Did you ever give Sarah Lynn alcohol?
What?
The first time Sarah Lynn ever got
Oh,
drunk
that
was a
story.
child.
Oh.
Vodka, right?
Oh.
How do you know about that?
You were
Oh.
bringing vodka to the set of Horseman.
Woo.
Who told you all this stuff?
Woo.
Did Sharona tell you that?
Who's Sharona?
Dr.
Yeah.
Cheb, thank you.
Oh, and he's just drinking a.
Obviously, she has a vendetta against me. Besides, I already apologized to her.
Apologized for what?
Oh, gosh. Can we?
Well, we knew this was gonna happen.
That's happening.
Everything we did.
And it's just like, ooh.
I loved Sarah Lynn. She was like a daughter to me.
he's-
I just keep
See.
seeing this story of you taking young women,
No.
grooming them.
I didn't groom
He's-
anyone.
okay.
It's not like I got Sarah Lynn drunk for the purpose of taking advantage of her. She was 10. I didn't even have sex with her until she was 30.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I just mean
Did
that.
you say you had sex with her?
That was she was an adult, and we were both so drunk and high. We didn't know what we were doing. We were addicts, and the thing about addicts.
This was during your bender.
Different vendor. I took her to rehab, by the way. I tried to.
Just keep thinking about those 17 minutes. You waiting in the parking lot after she died. But she wasn't actually dead yet. She died in the hospital.
Right, but at the time,
Oh.
I
Ever
didn't.
wonder
Oh,
what
she
would
didn't
happen
call.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
call?
Remember? Oh,
if
wait.
you might still-
No,
We could have called. I didn't know
I
that.
So to
wasn't.
recap, you gave Sarah Lynn alcohol when she was a child. She then became an addict.
Well, come on. There was a lot of stuff in between.
I'm talking now. You're not talking. When she was in top.
Okay, Oprah.
And when she
Oh,
was
wait,
sober,
okay.
you gave her the heroin. Then, in an effort to cover for yourself, you waited to call the paramedics that might have saved her life.
Oh, jeez.
And you don't think you have any power over women.
Back
In the 90s, I was
She doesn't even care. This is just a ratings win she can use as leverage for her next big paycheck.
Maybe.
She was all over the place.
so
I think people are going to see that she was just.
BoJack.
I know. Literally,
And now PC is finally.
but he became old BoJack again.
Years. Do you think that I took advantage of you?
I'm here, aren't I?
And she kept bringing it back to women. These women I hurt.
And
because
she's kind of figuring it out now.
I told you to do just the one interview and go back to Connecticut.
But it's going to be okay, right? You want to grab some tacos? What do you think?
I think you have 3 hours before this interview airs and your world changes completely.
Yeah.
You should think about how you want to spend that time. I'm going home to my daughter.
Your friends tried.
Yeah.
They all did. They all
Yeah.
really did. But he made the choice.
He just let it keep going.
Great to finally meet you.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am. Whoa. What's this? Did you
No.
make varsity? Yeah, coach moved me up for the rest of the season.
Oh, his voice.
Hey, man. I'm so proud of you, buddy. We should get Chicago-style cheese fries to celebrate.
Oh,
I'm getting cheese fries.
So,
Not leaving them alone.
Then he nurses them back to health, and when they're better, they leave. You gonna leave him?
does your dad think I'm gonna leave him?
It doesn't matter because eventually my mom and dad are gonna get back together.
All right, dude, you're you're like 18. Stop.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They fight all the time.
What?
Oh, he does. Oh, he doesn't know.
How old is this?
How old is he?
It's my mom.
Is he a freshman?
Why would you say that? You're so mean.
All right, well, he needs
I was going
to get
for
a
2
handle
minutes.
on himself. Like, he's too old for that.
Oh gosh, like my green. It's like Baxter.
Damn this show. Damn this show.
The Last Shack. That's not real. Parking spots are not
I know,
that
especially in LA.
I know. Aww. What you used to be.
Is this?
Aww.
I'm telling you, the network loves you. They just need you to do a screen test. It's basically a formality. You know.
Screen test?
What? You too good for it?
No, it's cool. A screen
This
test.
is sad because like this relationship was really good.
Unless they repaint.
That was sweet.
It's LA. Everybody's from out of town.
Please don't drink. I'm so worried.
Is that? Oh, that's the vodka, or is that water?
Oh, no. Tiffany Haddish.
Where's she at?
He's covering her.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Mitch Horseman.
I'd be in my bedroom sulking, and I'd hear him laughing his ass off in the living room. He had this great laugh. Drugs took a lot from him, but he still had that laugh.
Is this
Right up
Gary
to the
Shandling? Because they're showing him in the back.
Anytime I hear anything
can't.
about that show,
I know he passed.
I haven't done stand-up in years.
You're famous. They'll get a kick out of it, even if you suck.
I don't think so.
Ali Wong.
Thanks, though.
Oh, here we go. Oh. One last hurrah. Oh my gosh.
No. Oh, that is funny that she would be asexual being a rabbit.
Oh, that is funny.
Hey, do you want to watch the second part of the BoJack interview?
I don't know. That guy was my best friend for like 5 years. But
Oh, yum. What is this? This is a thing?
I never, for Todd, I never knew that was
I need to do that.
I think I'd get lonely.
How about this?
Yeah.
What if you had your own place, but you shared it with someone?
Like a roommate?
No. How long have you guys been dating?
Okay, let's both say our ideas at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Ice cream
Salty
sandwich
gum.
flavored ice cream.
So-
Also, we should move in together.
Salty gum? What is this?
Me to order the bucatini carbonara at Gusto and then drink what? An Arnold Palmer? I'm not even a red wine guy, but come on. Here's your steak, sir. Would you like an ice cold Dr. Pepper to go with that?
Why not? Let's hug your baby.
Oh.
He has a little. Can we just be a family already?
I know. Seriously.
darkness, Diane. That's so unhealthy for your eyes.
Writing. I know. What is she doing? Oh, is she gonna? Are they all gonna watch
I guess
this?
what I'm getting
She
at
should.
is hurt. Not necessarily because he means to hurt them, but because he just doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
This person I'm describing, is it a different person? Or is it you?
Yeah, it's me.
Wow.
Jeez.
I know. I don't. Oh, there's nothing.
Well,
I'm. Wow. God, BoJack. What the hell?
I mean, in a sense, I'm happy that it went back because, yes, it's, I guess, not to his benefit, but at least it's getting more real for him versus him thinking, going back to, oh, I'm a good person. I help people. Look what I did for everyone else.
Yeah, he's forgetting. I mean, I didn't realize that she was still alive. Or she was overdosing, and he didn't
Was
call
that not revealed? Maybe I don't think
it was. I think we're finding this out. Well, we are, because I can't remember it. So for now, I'm finding this out now.
Okay.
But he didn't want to get charged, and so he allowed her to die. That's just beyond, beyond anything I can think of. I don't know. And he really dug his own grave.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at her
No, I
comment.
know.
I heard my daughter singing.
Yeah, it's just, it is good though, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's for the best
because
hopefully there will be a real
true
learning moment for him.
Yes, this was it, because he was still wrapped up in the delusion that now he's changed.
Yeah,
it's not.
People think I'm a good person now.
Yeah.
Like even asking, which I guess it makes sense to ask. What do you think people will think of me after this interview? That's an honest reaction, but it's just like that's not the reason to do the interview.
No,
again. So it's like
exactly. Well, and that's the thing. It's hard to look at yourself and see you as the problem when you've been the victim in your mind the whole time. And not that he wasn't a victim. Again, he was a victim, but he's just wasn't able to get out of his own head.
Yeah.
He was just hurting everyone in the process of it.
Which, the only thing I will be frustrated about with this second interview is I don't know. I don't see BoJack as someone who grooms people. Or has this predatory. I just think he hurts all.
And they happen to be women.
Yeah,
but Champ too. Yeah.
Champ. There was Todd. He destroyed a lot of things for Todd. Like his band thing.
Yep. Anyone who gets close to BoJack really
even his
hurt.
Editor or the Penguin dude, because he made a lot of bad choices that reflected him too. So it's just that's one thing I get frustrated about, which I get having to look at that with the magnifying glass because it does involve young people being potentially victimized by someone, but it's just that was not.
Yeah, the predator thing.
The predator thing was where I was getting
frustrated. The grooming thing is that's not what he does, but the power differences between that's a thing.
That's a thing.
And he may not realize it, but it is a thing. He was a famous celebrity. And, just the other day I was thinking about for a long time, I mean, up till recently, I was always thought, well, if a celebrity came up to me and grabbed some food or something I had, I'd be like, oh my God, go ahead. But what makes this person any better than me? He's not, he or she is not any better or different than me. It's just they have a different career path. Yeah. They're still a human and they need to respect others. And but we're conditioned to think
celebrities are untouched.
Are above
we
us.
Can't touch them.
Yeah. And it's just that's not true. I mean, but we also we enable a lot of people enable these people, and that's the problem. Yeah. So it's all connected, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not like it's anyone's fault except for the person who does it. But it's true about the enabling thing because even if you think everything we've been talking about the last couple of days, just with people taking advantage of others because of potential power, popularity, or whatever. It is not okay. And I think what today is now, like, you know, we've been talking about changing, even like touching someone's waist. It's just like now versus back in the 90s or the early 2000s, you know, right before this whole Renaissance came with like consent and everything, which is great.
Yes.
Absolutely great. But like, you know, it was a thing because like back in the 90s, if a celebrity came up to you, oh my goodness, do whatever you want. But now it's just like, if they do whatever they want, it's like, no.
There's like a video of Demi Moore making out with like a 15-year-old or something.
Oh.
And it was...
Did not know that.
They were recording it. People were recording and everyone was happy about it or whatever. And it's just like, you know... It seemed like times were different back in the day, like that. Because like
back in my day,
was it we heard? Was it you telling me about Bob Dylan?
Oh yeah, that just came.
But that's the thing. Like this was like the Rolling Stones and a lot of
the
these,
70s, where it's just like drugs and
a lot of these
vibe.
People were all about really young kids.
People are still about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. But it seemed more
less taboo.
Open.
It was less taboo. Back then, for some strange reason.
So like you said, it is a renaissance. Like there's a change really happening, and I think it's a good thing overall.
It's a good thing.
But of course, there are
people
there are things that can happen that you know that it's not like picture perfect.
Yeah.
We can't people who think that this is the only way and that this is perfect are delusional because there's another side to the story too of it's just not everything's on the same level and that's the problem. We're just humans and it's like the court of public opinion now, and so people can get lost in the I don't know.
We're clumping it all under one umbrella when it's actually not the case. There's more
and we're putting it into our own hands, whereas before it was the law, like you know, like we're just human and you know, I don't know.
But I mean, this show, I know it's but you know, regardless, we're gonna see what happens with BoJack. Because I don't know, because it seems like PC's taking a step back now, which is good. I'm glad she is, because time and time again we've been kind of frustrated with her. Like, you need to let BoJack fall on his own sword. You need to. Like when the restaurant situation, she just immediately started helping him because that's just like her job. She's known him. She's loved him. Yeah. But now I think she's finally like, I don't have to continue to protect someone who actually isn't really, you know, the best person in my life. Yeah. So she's more focused about her kid, which is great.
Exactly.
Her soon-to-be husband.
I hope, Jude.
It better happen. Or I'm going to have a lengthy letter to the writers of this show. Even though the show's done, seriously. I'm going to make them do an OVA of them getting together.
An OVA. I know. I would love to watch that show. Oh, like Judah as a stepdad.
Yeah, and then Todd just pops in all the time. Just that's a cute uncle. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And then Diane.
Yeah,
meeting the son.
That kid. But I mean, that's life.
Yeah.
Still gonna love you. She's still gonna love her man.
Yeah.
Even though the son's not the. I mean, he may not be the easiest to get along with.
He's hurt clearly by his parents being divorced. I don't know. Is he like? Oh, sorry to spit. Is he like 14?
I don't know. Maybe he was. If he was, then fine, but I thought he was like 17. I was like, you need.
I guess you get more acne though in the younger years. Yeah, that's not true for.
Not true. I had acne up until.
But I guess I know he seemed very like. Yeah, man.
I know.
But
but they'll be fine. Yeah, they'll get through it, and that's always like the thing with introducing your children to someone you're dating.
Well, it is interesting because she still has her own issues, which are like these, you know, pretty big ones for her. But like now having to add on interacting with a new person who's, you know, very emotional, who, you know, the son of your boyfriend. So it's like also adding that in. If they go further, I know there's only a couple episodes left. Yeah. But for her journey and progress with Guy, you know, I wonder how it's going to go with her and the son.
Me too.
But, ooh.
I know.
That was great.
Yeah, this was really good. Damn, and we've got 4 more episodes.
I know. I don't know. I don't know.
Whew.
All right.
Well, guys.
Titchy.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I say like Titchy. I like saying the last name.
Me too. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.